Hi, I'm Tharman Shanmugaratnam, and I hope to have the privilege of serving you as your next president. I was shaped by my early years because I was completely absorbed in sports, and sports is what made me for life. I played 4 sports competitively: hockey, athletics, football, cricket. I also played rugby, volleyball, sepak takraw. Every competition that happened within the school, I was there. As long as there was a ball, I was involved. Some of us are better at dribbling, some of us are far better at defending, some are incredibly fast on the field. It's about respecting the opponent, extremely important, never thinking too highly of ourselves, and it's about learning to win and to lose graciously. The toughest moment emotionally was actually leaving Taman Jurong a couple of months ago. My wife and I found it very difficult. A very large number of residents came to see us, and it was emotional. My wife was crying half the time. I was tearing most of the time. It was tough because we had got to know people very well. Tasik Jurong came about more than a decade ago. My wife and I, together with a group of really committed volunteers, decided that we had to do something more on the ground. It started with the ex-inmates. We moved on to youth, we moved on to the youngest kids, preschool, and in fact even before preschool. So we started a whole series of programs: football, mentorship, free tuition, but a lot of it was just understanding them better, getting to earn their trust, never looking down on them, and being patient. And it is a cause that we believe deeply in, because it's not just government policies that make a more socially just society. It's that culture of supporting people on the ground, giving them confidence, helping them to gain a sense that they too can be heroes in their own stories. Stand your ground, hold to your principles, even in the most difficult of circumstances. I've never thought about it, but I would say, going back to the early days, never let praise or success get to your head. Never think too highly of yourself. Just focus on what you think is right, and that has to be informed by your values. I think people have to grow up mixing a lot more together. We have the advantage of being a multiracial society. We have the advantage of having housing estates that are integrated, where everyone lives not far away from each other. But we need a lot more mixing, starting from young. We can, in the next phase of our development, build a deeper Singapore identity. It comes through lived experience, how we interact with each other, day in, day out, as we grow up, as we work together, as we live in the same neighborhood together. It's those experiences of mixing with each other, becoming good friends together, that really matter. I think the President's going to play a very important role. Has in the past, but more important than ever in future. I intend as the President to be very active in supporting initiatives on the ground to create that sense of solidarity that is founded on deeper respect for each other. Every job, every skill, regardless of your educational level, and of course regardless of race and religion. Deeper respect for different views, even different political leanings, because we have to and will hold together as Singaporeans, come what may.